Welcome to sports, I'm Christian Drigian. It wasn't a start the Gators women's lacrosse team was looking for, but tonight they get another chance to get their first win of the season. Florida will travel to Jacksonville, which history shows should bode well for them. In Amanda O'Leary's sixth coaching year, the Gators are an impressive 13-3 following a loss. On top of that, they are perfect 5-0 versus their neighbors in the Sunshine State, holding an 84-29 scoring advantage. Senior midfielder Nora Berry is also very confident in her team's ability to win out.
I think we can be very competitive in our conference. We have obviously a couple of hard games, especially Syracuse and Maryland coming up, but I think now that we've faced a hard team and we know kind of what's on the line in terms of our season, we don't want to be losing any more games. It's not a good feeling. So I think we really could go on the rest of the season not losing any games.
The Gators look to avenge their home opener loss with game time set for 7 p.m. And the lacrosse team won't be the only Gators in Jacksonville tonight. An hour prior to the lacrosse face-up, the top-ranked Gators softball team will be throwing out their first pitch against Jacksonville. Infielder Nicole Dewitt says the team is going to enjoy every moment regardless of the competition.
Just like such a cool feeling, like to have all these people rooting you on, like everyone in the stands, like that's cheering for Florida. They know who you are. Like you get like those little girls are like, "Come on, Nicole!" It's just like such a cool feeling.
This will be the second time the Gators have seen Jacksonville. The Gators have won the first time 9-0. And looking forward to tomorrow's Gator events, the men's basketball team will look to defend home court and snap a 2-game losing streak when they welcome Ole Miss to the O-Dome. The last time these two faced was back on January 24th, where the Gators lost a heartbreaker in the final seconds. Since then, both of these teams have had different paths, and as you can see, the Gators have been to 2-2 since the Ole Miss loss, with both their wins coming from a combined 3 points. On the other hand, Ole Miss has not missed a beat as they have swept through SEC competition, since then averaging around 75 points per game. To be successful this time around, head coach Billy Donovan knows they need to be more motivated on a daily basis.
As a group, they've got to be more internally driven and competitive than they are internally. And that's been somewhat of a challenge for this group.
In tonight's SEC basketball action, 2 of the top 5 teams in the SEC will battle out as Texas A&M will look for its 8th win in 9 games when they welcome Georgia. And in the 9 o'clock game, Vanderbilt will look for its 3rd straight SEC win after starting conference play with a 1-7 record as they welcome Tennessee. And the pursuit of perfection continued last night as the Kentucky Wildcats clawed out another victory in final seconds. Let's pick it up in the second half as LSU actually led 66-60 after this steal and fast break layup from Keith Hornsby. Kentucky would do what they do best as they steamrolled back to take the lead after freshman Karl Anthony Towns showcased his soft baby touch around the basket. LSU would get back to one final crack as time diminishes, and Keith Hornsby throwing up prayer, no good. Kentucky would hold on 71-69. And ladies, the Marlins might actually get to host the All-Star game, and spring training is coming up, and 9 days till pitchers and catchers report. But the bigger news, as I said, the Marlins will get to host the All-Star game.
Can you believe this will be the first time the Marlins might get to host the All-Star game?
Well, it's funny. In 2000 and 2012, they were actually outbidded by other teams in the league, such as the Braves and the Reds. But I guess the third time's a charm.
Well, I think it's really great that we actually get to host this big of a game in Florida. Thanks, Christian. More news after the break. Stay with us.